Hi there. I trust you are doing well and you had a wonderful service today. My name is Thickness Dorothy Akosia Diaba, and today we are having a wonderful discussion on MEPOD. Please, if you have not subscribed to our channel, kindly do so and call your friends to also follow our channel. Today promises to be an interesting one because we are looking forward to discussing women's health today, and we are looking at what is cervical cancer. Somebody will even ask, what at all is cervical cancer? Stay glued to your seat and call a friend to follow our discussion. With me here is Mr. Emmanuel Brady, who is a practicing registered nurse, and he is doing very well in his practice. You are welcome to today's episode, Mr. Emmanuel.
Thank you very much.
What at all is cervical cancer?
Thank you very much, my dear host. First of all, let me extend greetings to my boss, the medical director, Dr. Ernesto.
Okay.
I wish him all the best wherever he is. Coming to the topic, cervical cancer, or as somebody will say, cervical cancer, is a type of cancer that affects the cervix, which is part of the female reproductive system of a female.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So thank you so much. What are the age ranges of people who get the cervical cancer?
Predominantly, it affects the older women.
Okay.
However, younger women also do get it.
Okay.
Yes. But the younger ones are few compared to the older ones, mostly above 65 years.
Is there a reason why it affects older women?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Aging or growing
Okay.
is more associated with many diseases than being younger.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. And somebody would even ask, do men also have cervical cancer?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Because men do not have the type of female reproductive system.
Okay. All right.
So let me elaborate more on the cervical cancer again.
Okay.
The cervical cancer, as I rightly said, is a type of cancer affecting the cervix,
Okay.
which is part of the female reproductive system. So
okay.
the cervix is particularly the lower part of a female womb.
Okay.
And the womb is just a part of the female reproductive system.
All right.
So in a triangular form, which the normal womb, non-pregnant womb is looking like, the base of it is the cervix.
Okay.
It is the bridge between the vagina, which is the lower part,
All right,
and the womb itself, which is the upper part.
Okay.
So that bridge between these two parts of the reproductive system is the cervix.
All right.
So when that cervix develops cancer cells, it is known as or called cervical cancer.
Okay.
And a cancer is a disease that changes the normal type of cells that a person has. So
All right.
it affects any part of the body.
Okay.
But those that affect the cervix particularly is what we are talking about.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so what at all are the causes of cervical cancer?
On the regular, we don't have causes for cancer.
Okay.
Particularly, let's say, as we have coronavirus, it's caused coronavirus disease. It's caused by coronavirus.
Okay.
For cancers in general, we don't have a particular cause, but surprisingly, cervical cancer has been linked to a particular virus. We say it causes it more than any other factor.
Okay.
Which is what we call human papilloma virus.
Okay.
So human papilloma virus itself is a sexually transmitted infection.
All right.
But most of those who get human papilloma virus as an STI or sexually transmitted infection tend to have cervical cancer.
Okay.
It means that not all those who have human papilloma virus get it, but most of them.
Okay.
Yes, most of them.
All right.
So it is the leading cause of cervical cancer, that is human papilloma virus, short form HPV.
Okay.
HPV. But we have other risk factors. They are not direct causes.
Okay.
When I say they are not direct causes, it's like they don't cause it directly and we can say we are figuring this out and taking it away.
All right.
But other factors can contribute to your chances of getting cervical cancer. It includes the fact that one, someone is a female, so gender.
All right.
So this explains why men do not have
Okay. All
cervical
right.
cancer. So you should have your gender as female,
All right.
or you are assigned as female at birth.
Okay.
The second thing is those who have multiple sex partners.
Okay.
Yes, they have high risk of getting cervical cancer.
Okay.
The third thing is those who start sexual intercourse early in lifetime.
Okay.
So early sexual engagement can also increase somebody's chances of getting cervical
Okay.
cancer.
All right.
And then those who engage in sexual activities for either drugs or money.
Okay.
So commercial sex workers, they are also having high risk
Okay.
of getting cervical cancer. And then those who have unprotected sex, so without condom and other protections, though they are also having high chances of getting. And one important risk factor is those who have diseases that have suppressed their immune system already,
Okay.
especially HIV infection. Yes, so women with HIV infection, they have 6 times chance to those who don't have HIV to get cervical cancer.
Okay.
I hope you get it.
Yes.
Sure.
All right. Thank you so much. So when you were talking, you said men do not have cervical cancer, but then having multiple sexual partners, it's the men you are getting what you said HPV, right?
Yes.
Yes. So I did not get that point, because if the man is giving me that infection because I have intercourse with a man, so if he is not getting, why should I get cervical cancer?
Thank you very much. That's a brilliant question. So human papilloma virus, the HPV, is normally found on the penis of a man.
Yeah.
And human papilloma virus, which is a sexually transmitted infection, like I earlier said,
Yeah.
is common. It's common sometimes, not only at the cervix, but other parts of the body.
Okay.
But the immune system is able to clear them out without you having any symptoms.
Okay.
So it is only when it's affecting the cervix,
okay,
that you are developing cancer, that it becomes of concern.
okay,
We all normally have human papilloma virus infection,
okay,
but the human body itself fights it with its
Okay.
immune system.
okay,
And that is why when somebody's immune system is shut down or lowered by an HIV infection, the person gets an easy, chance
chance of getting cervical
Yes.
cancer. Oh, thank you so
So
much.
basically, men are sorry for women. We do get cervical cancer from men.
From men, okay,
So that is why those who start sex early, they are exposed to the virus earlier than those who start sex late,
okay,
and their chances of getting it is higher and earlier than those who don't start sex.
okay, okay.
Sure.
Thank you so much. So what are some of the effects of cervical cancer?
Of course, just like any cancer does, cancer is a dangerous disease, as we all know. And that is why we are also educating the general public for us to get more aware. As we speak now, there is no proper treatment for cancer.
Okay,
Just like we would say, malaria has a treatment,
yeah,
but cervical cancer do not have.
okay,
But we can treat or sometimes
Manage
achieve
it.
cure
okay,
if we detect it early.
okay,
Otherwise, you will suffer, a lot of, complications,
okay,
which may also lead you to death.
okay,
So cancer itself is what we call immunosuppressive.
okay,
Immunosuppressive means it brings your immunity down, just like
Okay.
HIV does. So when cancer brings your immunity down, it can call up for any other diseases to, eat you up.
okay,
Yes, you won't feel okay. You will be very sick when cancer grows. And one important thing that I want to add is that cancer has stages
okay,
from 0 to 4 or 5. It depends on the type of stage that will let us know whether you will be able to recover or you will go to die. And it's also called a terminal disease. When we say terminal disease, they are diseases that leads people directly to their grave.
okay,
So unfortunately, cervical cancer is a terminal disease, but when it is detected early at
okay,
the early stage, let's say stage 1 or stage 2, we can treat it to some point that some people recover.
okay,
And those who recover, they do recover a lot in the advanced countries
Okay.
like the US and the UK because they have access to quality
Okay.
treatment
All right.
and they can afford. But in Ghana, one interesting thing about cancer is that, or cervical cancer is that, in the year 2020, the World Health Organization brought out a report that about 6,660 new cases or infections developed across the globe.
Okay.
Unfortunately, 350,000 people died out of it.
Okay.
And out of this, 94% occurred in low and medium income countries,
Okay.
especially sub-Saharan African region, including Ghana. So almost all the death or mortality around cervical cancer occur in poor countries,
Oh, I see.
like our own.
Poor countries, right? Okay.
So poverty has a role to play
Okay.
in your survival chances.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, with all said and done, how can one prevent herself from getting cervical cancer?
Of course, a very relevant and important question. Having said all that we've said, somebody is interested in how can I prevent myself. First of all, abstinence from sex is the highest, even though it looks difficult.
Okay.
But is the highest because we get the virus mostly through sexual intercourse.
Okay.
If you stay away from sex, it's like you stayed away from cervical cancer.
Okay.
But if you are married or not married and you want to have sex, we say have a protected sex.
Okay.
So we have protection through protected sex, or we prevent cervical cancer through protected sex. And we also prevent cervical cancer through vaccination. Okay. So the magic here is vaccination. We have a vaccine to prevent cervical cancer.
To prevent it?
Yes.
How do you do that?
Just like we have a vaccine for any other disease like measles or coronavirus.
That is when it has happened. So, okay.
When someone is younger.
Okay. Yeah.
Mostly under 15 years.
Okay.
You are supposed to go for the HPV vaccine or cervical.
And they do it at every center in this country?
If not at any place at all, at least at the district hospitals. Okay. Like over here, the district hospitals we have, or the regional hospital at Akinsu, or teaching hospital at Bantima, Kompanochi Teaching Hospital. When you go there, they will offer you that kind of service. Okay. So protection or prevention is through protected sex, vaccination, and then staying with one partner. Okay. And then preventing yourself from getting HIV infection or any other STIs. Okay. Yes. All right. And also, very important point, through regular screening. Okay. So I'll come and talk more about screening later. But when you do a lot of screening regularly, if the cancer is developing at the early stage, we'll be able to detect and prevent it. Okay. Yes. All right. So I want you to talk more about the screening aspects. Because in our country, we know majority of us even don't even do checkups and on a regular basis. So I want you to talk more about that. Yes. So our health-seeking behavior is all the time not the best. Yeah. So women do have challenge with access or utilization of cervical cancer screening services. Okay. We normally cut it short, CCSS. Okay. Cervical Cancer Screening Services. Okay. It's available in most of the district hospitals and the teaching hospital as well. Okay. So we do have some methods such as what we call PAP tests. Okay. PAP test is used to detect whether the service has developed cells that do not have to be there. Okay. Which may or may not be cancer cells. All right. And then we also have other tests that we use to detect whether you have the virus or you don't have the virus. Okay. So the technician has to just insert a device in your vagina. You know, it's not comfortable though, but it's very beneficial because it can lead to prevention. Then they open it up, they take a sample, view it under the microscope, and tell you the results. And then the screening is recommended that if you are under 30, at least you do it once in every 3 years. Okay. Once in every 3 years. I'm not sure it's difficult, right? Nah. But if you're above 30, they have given it out as once in every 5 years.
Okay.
So let's say 30 to 69 years, at least once every 5 years. But under 30, especially those who have women with HIV, they should do it once every 3 years.
Okay.
So cervical cancer screening is available. It is not costly. Many points it's free.
Okay.
But women do not like it because they feel they have to protect their privacy.
Okay.
I had a research at Suntresu Government Hospital, and when asked, women said they don't come for cervical cancer screening services because they feel like small
The stigma.
in crank kitten
Yeah.
so because of the stigma, as you rightly said, and then privacy, they don't come for the services.
Okay.
So we are using this opportunity to tell the general public that cervical cancer is there. It doesn't have cure. You don't have to have it. You can prevent it through vaccination and regular screening.
Okay, so today's discussion has been fruitful and we have been educated a lot on what cervical cancer is. So just as he said, it's through abstinence and having one sexual partner and also doing the screening at the early stages and also regularly going to do health screening to check if your cervix has developed organs that are not supposed to be there.
And then vaccination.
And the vaccination. Thank you so much. What are your last words for our viewers?
My last words are call.
Okay.
Call of awakening.
Okay.
Like I was ending, that cervical cancer is a dangerous disease that we want our dear women to be protected from.
Okay.
So wherever you find yourself, don't feel hesitant to visit the healthcare provider or the healthcare facility to utilize the free cervical cancer screening services available.
Okay.
And then protect yourself by staying with one partner as much as possible. And then, if possible, protect yourself in any sexual, engagement you have with a partner. So these are my last advice I have for the general public. Okay, do you have anyone you want to say hello to? Of course. All right. I want to say greetings to my dear sister, Sister Priscilla Osepoku, the CEO of Okunupa Juice, and everyone who is watching us. All right. Thank you so much. I'm glad to be here. Okay, to our wonderful and cherished audience, thank you so much for being with us through to this very stage. And we know you have learned a lot in today's discussion. And we pray that next time we come, you'll be on board and call others also to come and join us and subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much and see you in our next episode. Bye-bye.